Dodge this!
Stand with me! Yeah, yeah, yeah! My apologies! Take flight! Dissipate! It's all yours.
What's the hurry? Ah! What's the hurry?
My apologies! Candace, you're still fighting? You've been out here dealing with this creep?
I've lost count of how many I've defeated. Before I realized it, even the sandstorm had stopped.
Ah! Here comes another wave!
Leave this round to us. I got interrupted earlier, but now I have something to take my anger out on.
It's been quite a while since I've seen the Flame Main in action. I'll leave these to you then.
I'll be sure to put on a good show. Let's go!
Whirling snow!
Don't get frostbite.
monsters stopped appearing. Was that the last of them?
What we fought just now was probably the aftermath of the sandstorm. So we should be safe for the time being.
Well fought, everyone. No injuries, I hope.
Huh? Who are you?
Ah, my apologies. I haven't had a chance to greet you yet. I had my hands full taking care of the village's elderly and children. I am the chief of Aru village. Everyone usually calls me Uncle Anpu.
Sir, I am also originally from the desert, but I have not been back for some time now. May I ask if such sandstorms are common?
I can't say they've always been common, but recently the storms have become increasingly severe and frequent. Besides sandstorms, we also occasionally get a ring of Irminsul.
Another effect of Irminsul's withering. So, Irminsul's withering causes withering zones in the forest, and sandstorms and earthquakes here in the desert?
Everything in the natural world is inextricably connected to Irminsul. These regional symptoms can indeed be a reflection of Irminsul's present state.
Everyone in Aru village needs to take good care of themselves. Speaking of which, why haven't I seen a single village keeper since I got here?
Village keeper? Who are they? Village guards like Candace?
Does your curiosity know no bounds? Village Keeper is how Aru village refers to mad scholars exiled here by the academia. Most of them are scholars who lost their sanity after a period of training in the Avidia forest. The academia believes that their crazed mutterings may have a negative effect on the psyches of other scholars. So, they're forcibly exiled to the desert. Though if you ask me, it's all a boatload of nonsense.
Alas, that's exactly what we've been trying to investigate. One by one, the village keepers have been mysteriously disappearing without a trace. But no one in the village has ever seen them leave. If you're planning to stay around the village for the next few days, I'd appreciate it if you could keep an eye out for them.
I've had encounters with those people in the past. I'll see what I can do to help.
The Matra are the ones responsible for their exile. Now that you're no longer with them, are you trying to alleviate your guilt and atone for your past sins? I'm fascinated by how you think.
Mock me if you will, but if you are guilty, I will eliminate you, regardless of my position or identity.
Oh, you're the former General Mahamatra. You must be an expert in these kinds of investigations. Thank you for your help.
Is it because you're reminded of Hypatia? Oh, these poor scholars. First they lose their sanity, now this! We need to help get them back home, safe and sound. But, is it really a good idea to tag along with Sino? You seem like you really don't trust him.
I'll be grateful for the assistance. No doubt you will do a better job than some of my former subordinates. Let's start by finding a spot to share what we know so far.
Stand with me!
When in Aru village, please respect the local customs.
dissipate.
Please respect the local customs.
The threads of your fate lie in my hands.
Oh, I'm looking forward to this.
What's our objective?
Although I've sent myself into exile, I'm still doing essentially the same things as before. Do you still have any questions for me before we start our investigation? One of my former subordinates told me that this title has its origins in a strange incident. The Academia has long exiled mad scholars to Aru Village. A mysterious phenomenon exists here. When mad scholars first arrive, they are as incoherent and deranged as before. But after spending some time here, they invariably begin to calm down. Initially, the people of Aru Village greatly resented having to take in the mad scholars. But a strange incident one night changed that. Aru Village was struck by the strongest earthquake in living memory. Seeing buildings on the verge of collapse all around him, the then chief of the village was preparing to take everyone to safety. Suddenly, he noticed a mad scholar crouching in a corner, caressing the ground with his hands. A soft, green light radiated from him, like a divine glow against the backdrop of night. Despite the powerful tremors that ripped through the ground that night, all the houses remained upright, almost as if they had grown roots reaching deep into the ground. In the end, not a single building collapsed, and no one was hurt. After that, the people of Aru Village treated the mad scholars with greater kindness, and began to refer to them as the Village Keepers.
The soft green light? A mad scholar protecting Aru Village? What do you make of it, Traveler? Paimon thinks so too. Actually, Sino, do you know if any of the mad scholars can
Still monitor their activities. With that said, the main Akasha system would no longer have any interaction with them.
Oh, no wonder! Everything makes sense then! Add in the fact that they calmed down, it was probably Nahida who calmed them.
If you are able to draw a conclusion from this one story alone, then it appears you possess much more information than I do. So, what do you make of the story? Really? Lesser Lord Kusanali.
What? You don't believe us? Lesser Lord Kusanali was definitely using the Akasha to give her power to the mad scholars!
No, it's not so much that I don't believe you. I'm just struck by your reasoning. Lesser Lord Kusanali, the current Dendro Archon. Is she really active in Sumeru? The Academia has always placed far greater importance on the late Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. They've more or less ignored Lesser Lord Kusanali, and I've never had any reason to doubt their views. In addition, I've never heard any stories about Lesser Lord Kusanali and her deeds. To me, she might as well have been a god that never existed.
No way! Nahida definitely exists! She's a... How should Paimon put it? She's a good Archon who's kind and wise, even if she says weird stuff sometimes.
I've spent many years interrogating criminals, so I can easily tell when someone is lying.
Good! Then you should know that we're telling the truth.
That look in your eyes. I've never seen that from a liar. You two really must have met Lesser Lord Kusanali. How can this be? To think, our Archon has been amongst us this entire time.
Alright, now it's our turn to put our skills to good use for this investigation. But easier said than done, especially since we don't have any leads. Maybe we can start by knocking on some doors.
Excuse me, are you here to help me find my grandpa?
Huh? Who are you?
By the sounds of it, a resident of this village.
My name is Isak. You'll help me find my grandpa, right?
Is your grandpa a mad scholar?
Hey, don't say that. Grandpa is just Grandpa. Why do you have to call him that? It's not like he's a bad person or anything.
The person you're referring to is not a local, yet you are. Why do you call him Grandpa?
Grandpa is just Grandpa. He's my family. I heard everything you said to the village chief. Please, you gotta take me with you. I want to find my grandpa. I swear I'll help. I won't be a nuisance.
Ah, so you're the one who was eavesdropping on us around the village chief's house. I was planning to go out and take care of whoever it was, but I had a vague feeling that they didn't harbor any ill intent.
Whoa. Haven wasn't kidding about Matra having sharp senses. Sino, he's just a kid. All he wants is to find his grandpa. Let's find a way to help him.
Sorry. I was only listening in because I wanted to know where Grandpa went. Honest. If you don't believe me, you can ask Miss Candace.
All right. But first, let's confirm the facts with Candace.
Alright, so I'm gonna keep it at 2. Keep this at 3, keep this at 3. Yeah, I don't know why I just feel like talking for a bit. So let's talk for a bit. Be right back. Okay. You're gonna leave as soon as I start talking. We can complete this mission. I didn't finish this yet. Oh, it's in a cave thingy. Talk normally, bro? I'm talking normally. You mean text? I don't like Genshin. You're Indian, right? Yeah, I'm Indian. I am from India, but I don't live there, so... I mean, we already discussed this, so... Yeah. I am what you call an NRI, a person that's Indian, but I don't live in India. What's your name? My name is Yash. The same as my Instagram. Wait, what? I think she has a picture. Oh, it's like Indian name? I am Indian, so I'm gonna have an Indian name, of course. I got a really cool Indian name, though. Like, imagine if my name was like Prakash or Rajesh or Vineet. Like, imagine if my name was like that. Like, fuck no. I got a cool Indian name. Like, my name's Yash. Like, that's so fucking cool. I'm happy with my name. If I had that name, I would change it immediately. Like, if I had a name like Prakash, Rajesh, Rahul, Fuck no. Like, hell no, bro. This sounds lame. Like, imagine you go to a different country. I am Amol. Glad to see you. Oh, nice to meet you, bro. Amol. Amol is okay. I'm talking about those, like, weirdo Indian names. Like, Hardik, Prakash, Pradeep. Like, fuck no. Like, hell no. If I had a name like that, I would change it immediately. Like, fuck no, bro. Cause it's not a, it's like, okay, you got an Indian name, but like, what if you go to a different country? Like, I don't know, it's kind of cringe, isn't it? What, Praveen? Praveen is also cancer, bro. I don't like that name. Hello everybody, my name is Praveen, and today I am playing Genshin Impact. Oh my god, dude, this game is like amazing. You can pull like 5-star characters. Like, imagine if like that was me, bro. Imagine if like that was me. Like, fuck no. Hell no. Today I am playing Genshin Impact. Oh my god. Now you speak like Indian? Oh, bro, every Indian can do the Indian accent, of course. It's no secret. Oh, I got enemies on me. Okay. I think I can just one-shot them. Oh, I couldn't. Oh, I did? Did I? Oh, I did. Just one-shot all of them. Like a Ganyu banner, and I pulled on it, and oh my god, bro, I got Ganyu 5-star Cairo. It is crazy, bro. Like, it is like super cool. I can use her burst, and I will go crazy, bro. Like, imagine. Hey, dude, I pulled like Ganyu and I pulled Kazuha. Oh my gosh. Oh, fuck no. These guys are trying to jump me. I changed Ayaka because I enjoy playing as Kaya. What time is it right now in Dubai? It's 9:51. 9:51 p.m. or 9:50 p.m. Here around 11:21. Yeah, we're like 1 hour 30 minutes behind y'all. 1 hour 30 minutes. The one good thing about people from Tamil Nadu, though, if you're from Tamil Nadu, we both equally cannot stand people from Kerala. Like Malayalis, yeah, we can't stand them. People from Tamil Nadu and North Indians have like a good like friendship. But those Malayalis, bro, oh my god. Those Malayalis. They think that they're not even Indian. They think they're like their own fucking race. Kerala! Yeah, fucking Malayalis. Oh my god. Every single like friend I've had from Tamil Nadu is such a good person. I'm not even joking just because I'm not even like saying that just because you're in the chat. But like I've had so many friends from like Malayalam funny guy. They're not even funny, they're just fucking annoying, bro. People from like fucking Kerala are like annoying. But like people from Tamil Nadu are really good people. Every single friend I had who was from Tamil Nadu were like genuine good people. I had fun talking to them. They became good friends with me. Every single friend I had from Kerala was just a bastard, bro. Like, I was just like, bro, why are you such a cunt? Wait, what am I doing here? Oh, I gotta play that song? Do, la, ti. Here we go. In Tamil Nadu, we are like humanity and trust to speak. We are like humanity and trust to speak. What does that mean, bro? Oops. Is something happened to your Kerala friend? I don't have friends from Kerala, bro. I'm just saying that every single time I had a friend from, I knew people from Kerala. They were just fucking annoying. I couldn't stand them. I think even till now, like, people from Kerala are like the worst type of Indians, in my opinion. People from Tamil Nadu are really good. At least when it comes to South India, like from my experience. I could be wrong, but that's from my experience. And one thing about me is I'm just honest, so I don't really care like what people want to assume about me. Like I'm just honest. The one thing I can't stand about Indians though is Indians keep flexing that they're really good at English, which is true. I'm not gonna lie, which is really true. Indians speak more English than English countries. That's actually incredible, but it's also the way how you speak it needs to be good. You know what I mean? It's just because you know the language that does not mean you're good at English. Like, I'm sorry, but that does not mean you're good at English just because you speak it. Anybody can speak English. Like, you also got to be good at it. Yeah, that's something that Indians need to work on. When I say Indians, I mean like the normies, like the normal Indians, the average Indian. Yeah, they need to really work on that. Oh, there's two of them. That's interesting. Let me try to one shot. Damn, that just fucking destroyed him. I kind of miss Ayaka now, not gonna lie. Should I replace Kuki with Ayaka? I mean, with Fischl? Other countries' guys are difficult to understand. No, they're not. You just gotta learn their dialect. Like, there's people out there who say they can't understand me, and I'm like, the fuck? I'm so well spoken in English. And Indians are like, dude, whatever you're saying, I cannot understand you. I'm like, motherfucker. Of course you will not understand me because you suck at English. So how the fuck will you understand me? Other country guys are difficult to understand. You just gotta learn about other countries, innit? Like, you just gotta learn about other countries. Yeah, see, this is what I mean. This is what I mean, bro. Like, when I speak to an Indian is like, I cannot understand what you're saying, bro. And then I'm like, bro, I'm speaking, like, well-spoken English. I'm so well-spoken, it's so easy to understand me if you know English. But then Indians are like, I know English, bro, but I can still not listen to you. And I'm like, bro, come on. That's because you're bad at English. And they're like, no, I'm not bad. Oh my gosh. If anyone else is watching this stream, this is a struggle I have to deal with every single day. Every single day of my life. People keep telling me like I'm bad at English, but okay. Not only Indians, but I also got like Arabs, like Arabic people coming up to me telling me like, "Oh baby, you're not good at English." And I just look at them and I laugh. Oh, is it? Yeah, bro. Literally the whole world can understand me. It's only Indians and Arabs who cannot understand me. And I'm speaking perfect English. If I talk like this right now, you will understand me, right? If I'm talking like this right now, you will understand me. But that's not how English people sound like. That's the Indian accent with English. But if you were to genuinely speak English really well, you wouldn't have an Indian accent in it. So, yeah, if you want to be genuinely good at English, you need to also perfect the dialect. You know what I mean? If you want to like get good at a language, you just don't only learn the language. You also got to learn how they speak. That's like an actual fact. If I learn Spanish and I sound American, they're gonna look at me like I'm stupid. So when I speak Spanish, I need to speak in a Mexican accent or like a Spanish accent. I can't speak with an American. I can speak Spanish with an American accent. That's kind of silly, isn't it? That's something that I've been trying to teach like a lot of Indians, and they're just in denial about it. They're like, "No, bro, what you're saying is crazy, bro. I cannot understand." Oh my gosh. Anyways. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I just want to turn on my mic for a bit. I think I'll go back to texting. Because there's not really much to say. I just want to talk for a bit. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, let me plug in my socials. Let me do that.
Paimon coming in! Paimon coming in! Is this level okay? Can you hear Paimon? Sino is super vigilant. Is this what all the Matra are like?
Ah, you're back already.
We just wanted to confirm something with you. Do you know a boy by the name of Isak?
I had a feeling he'd go looking for you.
Huh? You knew this would happen?
Yes. Although he tried his best to stay hidden, I still noticed him eavesdropping outside the window. He really wants to get his grandfather back. Isak's parents were both Aramite mercenaries who rarely returned to the village after finding employment in the city. He was raised by his grandfather. Unfortunately, it was only a few years before his grandpa passed away. Isak was still very young at the time, so various families in the village took turns caring for him so he could survive. Later, an elderly mad scholar arrived at the village. Isak thought the scholar bore a striking resemblance to his grandfather, and thus often spied on the man. However, the scholar was unkempt in appearance and incoherent in speech. Although Isak referred to the man as his grandpa, he was afraid and didn't dare to approach him. One summer night, the oft mumbling and bumbling grandpa suddenly calmed down and seemed to become more lucid. He even noticed Isak hiding in the distance. So Grandpa walked up to Isak and patted him on the head. He even took Isak to the entrance of the village, where he patiently taught the boy the names of the stars, and accompanied Isak until he fell asleep. The next morning, Isak woke up and wanted to go find his grandpa again, only to realize his grandpa no longer recognized him. However, even so, Grandpa retained his calm expression. It's said that those who saw the scholar claimed he no longer appeared to be crazy, but appeared to be living in his own world, almost as if he were sleepwalking. Isak was thrilled that his grandpa was able to find peace and would follow him all the time, asking him things like, "Grandpa, want me to take you somewhere fun?" Or, "Grandpa, could you tell me stories about the stars again?"
All this somehow just makes Paimon feel really sad. It seems like they both deserve so much better.
Perhaps. Nearly everyone who lives in the desert has some form of hardship or regret. But even so, we must still continue on with our lives. It's also my reason for fighting. I must continue to protect this land.
Maybe the people have always had a considerate god watching over them.
Huh? What did you say, Sino?
No, nothing. As long as Isak keeps his word and doesn't get in our way, we can take him along.
Perhaps you are more compassionate than I gave you credit for. Please accept my thanks on Isak's behalf, Sino.
Hey, Isak!
Oh, it's you guys!
We've cleared everything up. Let's go find your grandpa.
Really? Wow! Thank you so much! Yeah!
Alright. Let's ask the local residents some questions first.
created another universe. Found it.
Kamisato Ayaka, present.
What's our objective?
This will be interesting.
Traveler, Paimon, it's been a long time.
Oh, hey, Hoishin! Long time no see! Fancy meeting you here. How's work these days?
Thanks to the help of people like you and colleagues like Ganyu, better all the time. But I've been feeling distracted at work lately. I just feel constantly agitated. It's a long story. But my father, he's thinking of stepping down from the Tianshu position due to health issues.
Huh? What's wrong with Uncle Tian?
Nothing specifically. He's not unwell. He says he's just increasingly low on energy these days. He's always said, old age comes for us all in the end. Still, I just can't help but feel a little emotional watching it happen to him. Anyway, my father's currently on the second floor of Yangsheng Tea House. Why don't you come pay him a visit with me? He seems very fond of you, too. I'm sure chatting with you will make him very happy.
Sure, let's go. Uncle Tian, we're here to chat with you.
Oh? What a lovely surprise. Welcome. Hoishin, why don't you go downstairs and get the shopkeeper to make us a fresh pot of tea? I heard that you've been traveling all over the place recently. I would very much like to hear your adventure stories. Hoishin told you, didn't she? Don't worry, I'm quite all right. It's just the years gradually catching up with me. As I grow older, I'm starting to find that with many things, though the mind is willing, the flesh is weak. Especially recently, I've noticed a rather drastic drop in my energy levels. I am still very much in good standing as the Tianshu today. Nevertheless, I wish to pass on the position before my mental acuity begins to decline beyond redemption.
How difficult is it to transfer the Tianshu position?
Oh, well, you see, the Tianshu is a rather unique position among the Liyue Qixing. Historically speaking, the Tianshu rarely appears in public. We stay behind the scenes, planning and giving advice, so a public selection process would not be suitable. We also want to keep any prospective Tianshu candidates free from influence by outside forces, so we tend to be as discreet as possible in their assessment and appointment. For these reasons, the incumbent Tianshu typically recommends their candidate of choice, and this is then approved by the other Qixing members.
So in other words, you pick someone, and then Lady Keqing, Lady Ningguang, and the other Qixing appoint them?
Correct. Unfortunately, due to my health, I won't be able to assess every candidate myself. Not to despair, however, because I found someone exceptionally capable to act on my behalf as assessment officer. In fact, I believe you recently became acquainted with her yourself.
Oh? Who is it?
I'm heartbroken. I thought it might take you a little longer than this to forget all about me.
It's Yelan!
Jackpot. Uncle Tian here asked me to assess 3 candidates for him. Fancy joining me? You'll be among the first to get to know the next Tianshu. Might be a good opportunity for you.
What do you think? Paimon thinks so too. It can't be a bad thing to be on good terms with a new Qixing, right?
Alright then. Though, I gotta say, Uncle Tian, you say you're into behind-the-scenes planning? My work's of the covert variety too. Don't you think I might make a good Tianshu?
Huh? Yelan, you want to be the next Tianshu?
I'm not opposed to the idea, but I suspect Ningguang wouldn't let you go very easily after how long you've been working together. So, how about this? If your investigation reveals that none of the other candidates are qualified for the position, I'll recommend you for the job.
Deal. Well, you guys take your time. Everything's all set for the assessments to go ahead. Meet me on the first floor when you're ready. Until then, have a pleasant conversation. Oh, and no need to pay for your tea. As the new owner of this fine establishment, this runs on the house. You're all set?
Uncle Tian seems really worn down. It's like all his energy's gone.
Yeah, it may sound harsh, but Uncle Tian is past his prime. He's not cut out for this anymore. So he's recommended 3 candidates. Their names are Qinwei, Mingbo, and Zhi. Qinwei is a wealthy entrepreneur. Mingbo works at the Liyue Ministry of Civil Affairs, and Zhi is focused on study and travel. Try to keep all that in mind. Of course, it doesn't really matter if you forget, since we'll be assessing them at Yuehai Pavilion in a short while.
Qianwei, Mingbo, Zhi. Paimon should be able to remember their names, but what does the assessment involve exactly?
Let's leave that until we get to Yuehai Pavilion. All right. Heads in the game, people. The stakes don't get much higher than a change in the Qixing. We can't afford to miss anything, no matter how small.
Got it. We'll keep our eyes wide open.